Good morning, guys. It is May 6th. I have been locked in the house for a while already, but we're all still okay. Got a couple of updates for the corona, but forget all that for right now. Right now I'm doing a new little challenge that one of my cousins invited me to. The goal here is to get about I think 30 miles in 30 days. So I'm started off already. I'm almost about a mile, I want to say. Stopping right here for a little break. I hope everybody's having a good day. I haven't been able to update or upload a video in a week. I've been doing a lot of gaming, a lot of research. I'm still gonna be doing that. Watch out for those that new video. But today it's gonna be just a little vlog about what I'm doing today here. My little hike, my little jog, or whatever you want to call it. It's gonna be that, and then what happens today, guys. Hope you guys enjoy it. Let's keep it moving. I'm already almost at a mile. I'm gonna try to do one more mile. Knowing me, I'll probably do 2 more miles, but let's run it. Let's get it. Right here by you guys guess where I'm at. Let me know. Comment section below. Now I'm headed down there, and I'm gonna go under it. So let's get this thing started, guys. Woo! Alright, guys, so we made it to Dollar Tree. There was no gallons for the homie, but I got him a quart or 2, but I was running low on water too, so gotta drink some water, put them in my backpack, and then I'll head over there. It's barely 10. It's already super hot out here, man. I regret not eating breakfast. Dying. But that was a mission. Like a 40-minute walk. Alright, let's drink this and we'll keep it going. So, got the water right here under here where Josh is at. I'll go down there. I'll throw up some water. Hopefully we can have a conversation. Alright. Too many, not too many. Like maybe 200. Apenas empecé.
Yeah, fucking.
So this is I'm right here.
All right,
I bought some water.
Let me tell you first. Stop right now.
Oh, I could edit all this.
All right, cool. I'm high right now, so I just.
No, don't worry about that, man. This is Joshua.
What's up, man?
This is a guy that I've been that I had seen in the tent about 2 weeks ago, that I told you guys about, and that I didn't work up the courage to say what's up to him. Today, I came over here and I ran into him again. It was a crazy, you know what I mean, just destiny, I believe. And he asked me for some water, so le caí con una agua.
Thank you.
I just want to know a couple of things about Josh. You said you were from El Paso, ¿verdad, Joshua?
Born and raised.
Born and raised here?
Born and raised.
And then tell me a little bit about yourself. How old are you? Where have you been? How long have you been in the streets?
Well, I'm 35. Mother and father are from El Paso. Father's from Smelter Town.
Smelter? Okay.
Smelter. My mom's from
Your
Ashuka.
jefita's from here?
My mom's from Ashuka.
Yeah.
I'm 35. Been on the street going on a year now. But I've been disabled. I shattered my ankle back in 2009.
Oh shit, man. And how did that happen? How did your ankles happen, or what?
Me being careless, just free running, parkour.
Are you into all that stuff?
Yeah, I've always been into being outdoors.
Yeah?
Yeah,
Oh, man.
I was in martial arts, ROTC.
No way. Yeah? Did you graduate from a school, or what schools did you attend?
It took me to drop out of high school to finally realize that I was actually pretty decent at school, but I didn't graduate.
Yeah?
I got locked up at 17, and I went to prison at 30.
So you were in prison for about 10 years?
No, I shattered my ankle back in 2009. So I fucking took the.
How did you shatter it? That shit looks fucked up, bro.
Right there at fucking El Pavon Apartments, jumping off my balcony.
Were you like, so you really do flips and shit like that? That's what you used to do?
Yeah.
Because parkour back in the day wasn't as fire.
running,
You know what I mean?
yeah.
Now,
I
to
did
be
my
honest with
first
you,
roof to roof
there's
when I was
YouTube and stuff like
13,
that, and
homeboy.
people are all over that.
Oh yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
there was nowhere.
There was nowhere to be seen, right? Yeah.
I wasn't ever that good, homeboy. But I did my first roof to roof at 13.
Fuck. That's insane, bro.
And my dad was the head custodian at El Paso High.
At El Paso High?
Yeah.
Okay.
So just climbing the fucking, going
Yeah.
up onto the roof and climbing the side of the building was fun for
Like
me.
nothing. And then when you shattered it, you weren't able to walk for a while, or
I was on crutches for 3 years directly.
3 years? Fuck, man.
3 years directly, 3 reconstructive surgeries, 3 removal of hardwares. Last surgery that I had, I was in hyperbaric oxygen therapy for 40 days, and I was in quarantine for 10. over
Yeah.
there at fucking Kindred Hospital.
Shit, man. So tell me, I want to know a little bit more of what your life decisions have been, or why did you end up here?
Well, life decisions weren't the best. I started, I've always been a drug addict, basically, smoking pot.
What is your drug of choice?
Marijuana, but I got into meth because it kills the pain.
It kills the pain. Was that like a medicine back in the day for you?
No.
So you just decided on your own? Because a
Well-
lot of people will go into a drug because they used to have painkillers or something like that, and then you can't afford it because of life insurance or something like that. What was your decision?
Well, I couldn't afford the painkillers to begin with. So when I did have them, I couldn't afford not to sell them. So the painkillers were never a fucking a thing for me.
Yeah.
I've always subsided with alcohol and marijuana.
Alcohol and marijuana.
And, you know, a little bit of
So
coke.
did that lead into crystal meth?
Just my life decisions when I start, because I got disability back. I got full disability back in 2015.
Okay.
I got full disability back in 2015, and all I really wanted was a good fucking weed connect, man. I went to prison 2016.
What did you end up going to prison for?
Cocaine.
Cocaine?
For the possession of
Paraphernalia?
possession of cocaine back in 2009, right before I fucking shattered the ankle.
Oh shit. How much was you busted with? Like
Just an
me,
8-ball.
I was busted with about an 8-ball in 2008.
Órale.
Yeah.
Who was your judge?
Beetlejuice.
No shit.
Yeah. Beetlejuice, y luego lo bueno es que te digo, pues, había feria, y pues yo nunca hice mucho tiempo. Yo nomás hice, sin mucho, 3 months. Pero I did about like 5 years of probation. Entonces un chingo de feria tuve que estar pasando, you know what I mean?
That's what I did too, but I took the deferred probation, which turned into drug court with Patrick Garcia, and then Patrick Garcia with the leg, and then the surgeries, fucking me absconding, fucking back and forth. I got sentenced to fucking prison. I got sentenced to 3 years.
Were you fucking up in probation?
Oh yeah, I was fucking
See,
up on
machine?
probation. Well, not
Were you
my shoe.
dirty or por qué te echaban cosas?
Not showing up for appointments, fucking showing up dirty for fucking painkillers.
No
and
way.
then for pot también too.
For mota?
Yeah.
Sí, pues that's the más chismoso, no? The mota will stay in your system the longest. Yeah.
Big time, bro.
Fuck that shit. Entonces, you fuck up, te dan chances y luego probation gets stiffer, I'm assuming, no?
Yeah.
Y luego ya they give you prison. And what did they give you?
3 years.
3 years?
3 years, but I had already fucking. I used the system against itself. So I know as soon as you get arrested for the same cause number, it falls under that same cause. So all the time that you do gets counted towards your prison time.
Yeah.
Unless you're fucking like it's a 3G offense or something, most of the time the judge is gonna grant it.
Yeah.
So fuck it.
Oh.
When I went to prison, it was only for about 75 days, homeboy.
Out of the 2 years?
Out of the 3.
Out of the 3 years?
Yeah, but I
Holy
was in and out,
shit.
in and out.
Órale,
Yeah,
órale.
since 2009.
Fuck. Okay, and then let's say 3 years más o menos te la vas aventando. Ya más o menos, when do you get out of prison and you're cleared, ¿verdad? Porque let's say you do time served y ya fuga de ahí, ¿verdad?
Pues
What happens after?
Me sueltaron on fucking parole. Me quedó como unos 3 months on parole.
¿Como una halfway house o parole nomás?
No, parole nomás.
Okay.
Pero I fucked up and I fucking started drinking and me valió verga and
Sí.
I was like, fuck it. So they sent me to fucking Brownsfield, and coming out of Brownsfield, which was the halfway house, well,
Más o menos the
yeah,
halfway
basically
house,
like
yeah.
a halfway house. But coming out of Brownsfield is where I met my fucking, the person that I fucking regret meeting. This is why I'm in this situation. Well, I can't blame him. I had a lot to do with it. But if I wouldn't have never met homeboy right there, shit, I wouldn't be in this situation. I would still be in my apartment because I had a townhouse.
Oh shit.
Just recently, homeboy.
No way.
Yeah, like fucking a year ago.
A year ago. Holy shit. Okay, tell me a little bit about that story. What happened with that vato or what?
I started importing. I got out of me sueltaron time served for the possession of a controlled substance. 45 minutes after getting out, man, I owned a fucking ounce of dab from the first person that I met coming out of fucking.
So en lo que te saliste, en una hora ya estabas en el mismo
15
desmadre.
minutes. 15 minutes.
Fuck, bro.
15 minutes. I was smoking weed already. But he was already on his fucking viaje. He was slamming meth. He had a bunch of fucking dabs. He was working for a fucking guy in California. You know, up there it was legal. Well, not the meth, but I mean the fucking pot was.
Yeah, the pot, right? Yeah.
And he was on the bus that it was I think it was in 2012. It was a cold night and it was stormy and fucking they took off from. I'm not sure. You could look this up. I really don't know the specifics of it. But there was a bus that fucking flipped over on the fucking interstate and got hit by a train. And there were several people that lived. I met 2 of the inmates, one when I was locked up, and the other one when I came out of the halfway house.
Simon.
His name was Chris. That motherfucker, man. Like I said, I just wanted a good fucking weed plug.
Yeah.
And pues I found one. As soon as I got out of prison, fucking I owned an ounce of dab 45 minutes out.
Fuck. Entonces you were slanging for him.
No, pues I mean, I've always slanged by myself. I mean, I'm independent. I'm Solano.
Entonces what happens next?
Because he was coming to El Paso. He was coming to
from
El Paso.
Brownsville.
Yeah, from Brownsville.
Yeah.
And I'm coming to El Paso to go for, pues I live here.
Simon. Entonces
Monthly, I started getting
at those
shipments.
times you were gonna come home to your jefita, to your jefito.
to
Do
my
they live
jefita.
together?
No, they've been separated.
They've been separated?
For a long time, since I was like 15.
Okay, and then so you were supposed to come over here with your jefita, start it off again. How old were you by then?
I was 34.
Yeah?
Yeah, 33.
33?
33.
Entonces what happens? You start heading this way?
Plus, I mean, I get to El Paso and fucking everything's good. I stay with my jefita for a little bit and fucking I start getting ounces of dab sent to me over the mail through home.
Through Califas or through? Yeah?
Califas, yeah.
Shit.
And cheap, bro. Cheap and fucking some others.
Fire.
Fucking fire, bro. I love pot.
Yeah.
I love pot.
That THC hits hard, huh?
Hell yeah.
That's what's up, man. Entonces, what ends up happening that you end up losing your townhome, or qué empieza a pasar?
Well, homeboy tells me that he's looking for a coke plug, and I'm quick to respond.
You knew the person?
Well, I thought I did, but they were fucking, they wanted to see what they were about.
Okay.
Because what I was asking for, it seemed like a fucking, like what the fuck?
Preguntaste por mucho?
A kilo.
Ah, no manches.
A kilo fucking.
That's what that vato wanted?
And that was just that
just
one.
To start off?
Yeah, on that one trip.
Fuck.
When he showed up to my house, homeboy, he showed up with like fucking 35 pounds, fucking 10 pounds of dab, fucking
Cargadote?
Cargadote, bro. I mean, fucking $200,000. I mean,
he was ready.
The boss man came from Califas down over here.
His boss.
Yeah, his boss.
Fuck.
Yeah,
Entonces, se conectó el kilo.
They tested him, homeboy, and fucking it didn't happen the first run.
Yeah.
It didn't happen the first run. And then the second time that they came, because they were cool, they were like, whatever, bro, here's a little bit of product. We'll come back and do it again. El Paso was something that we're very interested in.
Yeah.
So they come back. Again, it didn't happen. The person that I was using, he was promising and promising. So they take off, a little bit upset. You know, of course.
Sí, pues ya it's the second time around.
So they come back again. I ended up getting him a fucking quarter key, and that quarter key was trash, homeboy.
You got him a quarter key, valió madre?
Valió dick, because I used somebody else. Pero
these guys were so disappointed in that.
Well, they weren't disappointed. They had faith in me.
Okay.
Because who I am, and
they were still down for you.
Yeah. Pues I mean, how I've always represented myself, and the person that I first met.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not a dishonest person.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm lit right now, but I mean, fucking, I'm out on the street because I'd rather fucking be out on the street than fucking get my jefa or jefe
in trouble. Yeah.
And risk their lives, or fucking preguntar for fucking shit that I know I shouldn't be fucking asking.
Fuck. Entonces, let's say, vato. So these guys come around.
Third time. Key. They're a little disappointed. They lose a customer, but they're still fucking. They have high hopes that I can get it done.
Yeah.
So this time, the next time coming around, fucking homeboy, he promised me the world, homeboy. Like, we were talking about getting me a car.
Salía de la pinche, apenas salió del pinche pedo del microwave, apenas salió el pinche microwave.
It was fucking supposed to be fucking, I mean, surtido. They showed me the stamp and everything.
Te enseñaron?
Yeah. But the day that it was supposed to happen, the day before, homeboy gets arrested, and then they come down, and fucking they're sitting on fucking, you know, all this cash and a bunch of product. They don't know what the fuck to do with it, and I mean, they take it as, you know, as a
disrespect.
You know, no, not disrespect, but I mean, it's a part of the game.
Simón.
Homeboy's fucking fourth generation, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Over there in Mendocino.
Oh.
So he's like, man, you know, it's understandable. Just as long as you don't change, you know, you stay honest.
You stay firme, yeah.
Yeah. Pero they me sueltaron 5 pounds of dab that time. 5 pounds of dab that time, and I didn't know what the fuck to do with it, and they were stuck on getting a fucking key, so they searched out somewhere else.
Here in this town.
Here in El Paso. Well, they come back the next day, and I had already been fucking playing with the fucking dab, trying to fucking consolidate it into one container. Y se me cayó un cacho on the fucking carpet, and they must have fucking walked on it, homeboy, or some shit like that, because when they came back and fucking they were chilling in the house, we were chilling, drinking, partying, loqueando.
Chida, hey.
Having a fucking fun time. When they left, they got fucking busted. So
they got busted with what? With the kilo?
No, well, I mean, I don't know what the fuck they had.
Pero ya traían surtido.
Yeah.
Ya no había feria, ya nomás era puro pinche cargamento.
They had feria, they had shit.
They have everything todavía.
They didn't have mota like that, but they had shit. But they had their own personal stash, but they had product. Yeah. I didn't really get into too much of it.
So then they get busted.
He gets out. They both get out.
Do they think it's you?
No.
No? They still don't think it's you?
No. Because I didn't do nothing.
That's what's up.
This is what I thought, because the dab was on the carpet, and I was like, man, maybe they fucking rolled over with the luggage or some shit.
Yeah.
But the fucking homeboy never told me anything about it. Plus, Chris is all like, man, you're good. We still need that. At this time, homeboy's getting fucking 40,000 from the fucking accident when he caught out, when he was in TAC. And
with the bus shit.
With the bus
yeah.
shit. So he comes, and like a week after that, after getting out, with like fucking 40,000 sold out from a fucking lawyer.
Oh, shit.
So I was like, all right, cool. So he's like, man, we got to make up for it.
He needs to make that money quick, flip it.
And so I got into fucking, they wanted some dope, and I went to Juarez to go pick it up.
Fuck.
That's how fucking...
What did you go get?
A pound.
A pound?
A pound.
Of what? Of some heroin?
Meth.
Of meth?
Yeah.
Fuck. ¿Y te la trajiste para acá? Fácil. Walking o en el pinche carro?
No, walking.
Fuck, that's fucking dangerous.
Actually, if you know my rollo like that, like, it's really not a big thing.
No, it's all about up here, no?
Pretty much. You gotta sell yourself.
Yeah. I feel like you can't be too nervous around stuff like that. Y el pedo es que a veces están los perros. That's where I think es donde sí ya está cabrón fallarle a los perros, ¿no?
The dogs, the x-rays, it doesn't matter as long as everything, you have confidence in the person that you're getting it from, que está wrapped up bien.
Simón.
Lo tienes bien.
Que si pasa esa madre.
Yeah.
Entonces, you cross the border con esa madre, the connect happens, right?
Yep.
¿Qué pasa after that?
Time to get to work, because I gotta start making up for the shit too, you know?
So you start slanging that shit too?
No, I start going upstate, taking that fucking pound of meth, fucking out of fucking to Arizona, to fucking Cali.
What are the...
Picking up several more pounds of meth, bringing it back down, stopping in Arizona, picking up guns and fucking stolen products, bringing that shit down.
So now I was in chinga all over the United States.
Yeah. And trusting the wrong people.
And those are the same guys that you're like, I wish I never met them?
No. Just that one fucker.
So tell me what happens. You're doing all this jale, everything's going good, I'm assuming. ¿Qué empieza a cagar el palo?
You know what I'm saying? My usage and trusting the people that
you were selling to?
No, shining me on. They were a bunch of yes men. You know what I'm saying? They're like, yeah. And then fucking, when I get high, plus at that time I would never really use too much. So, I mean, me perdía. And I had so much product and I had so much feria. I was like, fuck it. I'll make up for the losses with my profit.
Yeah.
So they don't know what's going on. And I can just keep on going and keep on going.
You were basically paying, working for your own usage. O sea, for your own habit.
Very high usage.
Yeah. What is high to you?
My mindset wasn't on fucking staying down here and fucking nickel and diming. I've never liked doing that.
No.
I wanted to get up to Cali and fucking grow.
Yeah.
I love plants. I love plants.
Your whole goal is la planta.
Yeah. And I had already talked to the boss man up there that if I did good, you know, that I wouldn't have to be down here for too much longer. That he would set me up over there in the fucking on a fucking couple acres of the 129 that they had.
Fuck. 129 acres? ¿Y tú lo bajaste?
Man, pues I went up there to go pick up the mota.
Fuck.
It was too good to be true, but it was true.
Yeah.
I mean, the product
at this
there,
time,
the guns were there, the women was there, the money was there.
That's what I was about to ask you. At this time,
slapped myself with $200,000.
No way. Fuck. And this is 3 years ago?
No, fucking. It started back in when I came out of fucking prison.
2009, más o menos?
No, I came out of prison 2017. I discharged.
Like
so 2017 to 2020, so 2019, so 17, 18, 19 almost.
2 years?
Yeah.
2-3 years? Fuck.
Almost 2 years.
Entonces, what happens that you have to get out of your jefitas or you can't be at your mom's or with your familia?
Well, homeboy came down here on the second to last trip that I did with him from Cali. We went to go pick up fucking 3 pounds of fucking meth.
This is the good firme gente.
In Cali.
Califas, not Chris.
Well, I mean, he's from Califas too. I mean, he's good gente too, man. But I mean, he was just so lit and he was so headstrong. His personality was very
charismatic.
Very charismatic. He can get you to do whatever the fuck he wanted, man.
Sí.
And you know, that's not something I necessarily needed myself personally.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He's a good man.
Do you feel like como que he used you instead of alivianándose
like
uno al otro?
I feel like he used me, but I used him. So there is no finger to point on that.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
You can't blame him then.
I can't blame him. I have to take 100% responsibility of what I did.
Yeah.
I just regret not checking him when I had the chance before it got blown out of control. Because on the fucking second to last trip, he was talking about the guy that was supposed to give me the first kilo that got arrested. And he was like, well, what's up with her? What's up with his homegirl? I was like, bro, just leave that chick alone. Pero aferrao that he wanted to get to, you know, he's like, man, I'm just going to use her. I'm going to get her fucking plugs. And, you know, she has a lot of plugs. I was like, whatever, bro.
And that girl was that other vatos?
That other vatos. Pero this chick, when we came down, they hooked up, they fucked, and then fucking she robbed him for a pound of dope. Shit. So that started.
So she hustled him and
she
shit.
Hustled him.
Fuck. And then what happened? What starts?
That started everything that went wrong. Everything that went wrong.
Over a chick.
Me not knowing where the fuck he went and who the fuck this bitch.
And this is in Califas at the moment? You're in Califas?
No, we're back already here.
Oh, fuck.
We're back already here using off the 40,000 that homeboy had fucking gotten from the fucking accident.
Shit. And a lot of it went to partying and shit?
No, pues a lot of it went to fucking paying back the boss for the fucking, some of the loss of the load because he was partnering with him. So I wanted to be
Más o menos, ¿cuánto sale un kilo de meth aquí? O...
Pues they don't sell it by the kilo, they sell it by the pound. Pero I mean, if you get it here in El Paso, you could probably end up paying like 1,600.
Yeah.
1,600.
And then you flip it.
Over there, you get it over there in Juarez, you can get it for about fucking 700.
Oh shit, way cheaper then.
Fuck yeah.
Half the fucking price. Less than half the price.
Fuck yeah.
So that's why you were taking that risk to come over here.
Plus I wanted to be considered a fucking, you know, that I'm valid and I'm still worth, you know, the effort. Even though I was already thinking about how the fuck am I gonna get out
of this shit. I bet.
Yep.
Fuck, it's it.
So when he gets fucking jacked, homeboy, fucking, he stresses the fuck out and puts a lot of pressure on me, so I have to open up my neck.
What is he telling you? You need to get me more product, or where's your
where's this fucking chick at? I mean,
he's looking for that chick.
Yeah, he's looking for that chick. So I reach out to the one person that I knew that can find her.
Yeah.
And that's the motherfucker I should have never fucking opened up the door to. Son of a bitch, goddamn Chuck.
Once that happens, what happens?
He already had a fucking whiff of my ass and he wanted to crawl in. So, I mean, once he saw that, shit, he made his way, he made himself fucking home.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Fuck.
He got the fucking pound back. Well, he got the pound back, some money back, and fucking, but my homeboy now was involved with the Indios, and then the Indios came to my apartment. Fucking, they were cobrando quota, but we paid, I mean, homeboy paid, pero fucking, and then everything went sort of semi-okay for about a week and a half. He took off, came back with another fucking load. We were doing it still.
Fuck.
Boss man was already fucking worried because I wasn't answering him. Chris was being very vague. Was partying with more chicks. And all I really wanted to do was, I was seeing this chick at that one time, and all I wanted to do was fucking settle down, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Just replaying it in my head right now.
So what leads, let's say, the people come in y te cobran, por decir, ¿verdad? Los carnales.
Yeah.
Vienen y te cobran.
No, that was...
Se paga, pero de todos modos, there's somebody after you.
There's already, yeah, they already know that there's product in my house. That there's always going to be a good amount of product. Me personally, I was carrying because I was investing every time. I would throw more money at and buy because they were giving me my pounds for fucking $700 a pot, a prawn, which is fucking stupid.
Yeah, it is.
Which is fucking stupid.
Was it good shit too?
Fuck yeah, bro. At the end, I had 15 strains.
¿Y de dónde venía esa madre? ¿De Califas?
From Califas, from all over. They had a fucking like a grow up.
Sí.
I mean, they would take stuff from everywhere. From
Lo
all
gacho es
over.
que aquí no puedes traer esa madre, ¿verdad?
Yeah.
Y allá puedes traer bastante, ¿no? If you're a grower.
I was gonna be the fucking connect because they were good up until Arizona. So I was gonna fucking get a house over there in New Mexico or buy some property in New Mexico.
A little bit closer to them.
Yeah, and then be the corridor from New Mexico and the fucking Conecta in El Paso.
Simón.
I should have been making about 4,000 a week.
Fuck. So, what happens that you end up leaving your canton? Shit just got too hot.
Homeboy and I had we had a bit of a falling out. He was being too careless and putting a lot of pressure on me. He was trying to make me go out of my network, that the people that I don't even know and don't trust. He was trying to make me go out and do deals, and I'm like, man, fuck all that shit. I did one deal for him. I was breaking up 2 pounds of fucking of Reggie, and I had already about fucking 500 grams of fucking of shake of Kron. And he's like, man, I want you to go fucking sell this pound. And I'm like, what the fuck, man? I got shit to do here. I got business to do. He's like, man, I got a long day. I'm gonna fuck this chick. He was into back page bitches.
Into what?
Back page.
Oh, like hookers and shit.
Yeah, hookers.
Fuck, man. So his habit was hookers,
drugs, fucking
puro pinche party, yeah,
everything.
And he was falling off of that shit, yeah.
Yeah, consuming life as it is.
Fuck.
So I go over there and I'm like, man, I'm not gonna get off the car. I'm trusting the person that you're sending me with to do the deal. I have to come. I went in chanclas, homeboy, and shorts. I didn't even take my wallet. The driver was involved in fucking getting me jacked that day.
Yeah.
And I had a fucking gun and another fucking half pound, and I got fucking left over there in the fucking Northeast, and I had to take the bus with no fucking cash and a fucking gun.
¿Te tumbaron todo?
No, pues I mean just that fucking the pound that
the pound.
Yeah, the driver was supposed to go get off and fucking drop off to the fucking negro.
Fuck.
I mean, me too. I shouldn't have been so fucking trusting either, but I didn't. I was like, bro, fucking, this is your deal. I don't even want to fucking do this shit. I have my shit.
Your own shit, yeah.
I have my shit to do. This is fucking, you know, Chris trusts you. I trust you. Period.
You shouldn't have done that shit.
Shouldn't have done it. So that time, from me coming back from the Northeast on the fucking bus with a fucking 45 and fucking a half a pound of fucking Kron that smelled loud as fuck.
Yeah.
I think at that time it was platinum cookie. Oh no, it was what fucking strain was it? Cheese. It was blue cheese. I had a half pound of blue cheese, but it wasn't from Cali. We had to search out, and this one was from fucking Oregon. But it was stinky as fuck, homeboy. And I'm on the bus with that shit, and everybody's staring at me, and I'm already a little bit high, and paranoid as fucking with the cuete, and then fucking just getting jacked and fucking being left. And I had never been jacked like that before.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So he doesn't trust me after that. He fucking takes off from my apartment. 2 or 3 days after that, he gets set up and fucking he gets arrested here by himself with at least fucking 3 pounds of pot, like a pound of fucking dope, a couple hundred pills of Xanax, and God knows what else. I think like a fucking teener fucking coke, maybe a little bit of crack, maybe a gun. Fucking Chris, man.
And right now he's doing time then, from what you know?
No, he's out. He got out. He got out and got back in several times.
Fuck.
I mean, there was money. He was sponsored. They wanted him. Pero when he got arrested, I fucking got broken in. They took my product, they took my money, my social security card, my ID, my credit card, fucking birth certificate, homeboy. They took fucking everything.
Everything, your whole identity.
And they took everything, homeboy. Everything. Money that I was fucking saving.
Saving and everything.
Everything.
Pistolas or whatever you had. Yeah. Fuck.
And it was somebody that knew I had.
Sí, a huevo.
So I'm pretty sure that fucking Chris had something to do with it, and he got somebody from out
to
here.
do it. Yeah.
No, pues I mean to get me out of the house so they can fucking do it while I'm out the house.
Yeah. That's crazy. So you've been out here for a year, you said?
Well, after that shit happened, man, I was trying to trying to make up on my end, but I mean, it was just too big of a fucking debt.
What was your debt?
Was I basically had a fucking $2,000 living expense at that time.
Fuck.
From rent to fucking life insurance policies to fucking, you know, fucking exuberant, you know, just being a dumbass.
Yeah.
You know, so I needed about $2,000 a month to cover my fucking end. And I just couldn't do it. Plus, I wasn't going to my social security appointments and shit like that. And then when I got broken in, fucking they started using my social security and my ID out of state. So that alerted them, yeah, it was going on.
Yeah.
I got a letter saying that I needed to go down to the social security office, that I was lit and where I was fucking high as fuck. And I never made my appointment.
Fuck. Have you been able to control that habit, or you're still living that unique? Because right now you're on what, meth?
I'm a meth.
What's your habit looking like now?
No, pues it's nothing compared to what the fuck it was.
It used to be fucking
It used to be
tremendo.
Yeah, tremendo, bro. I mean, me atascaba un pinche gramo a la sentada. Now a fucking gram will last me about 2-3 days.
Yeah, oh, there's a huge difference, man.
But I don't even fucking have the money for it.
Yeah, see, you can't even support that habit because that shit gets expensive. Yeah.
It's raro.
Yeah. Fuck.
I mean, it's not too rare, but I mean, because people would still, I mean, I had the name of being, I would hook people up, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And sell a fucking ounce of fucking cron at $100 and still make money.
Shit.
Yeah, plus I mean, $100 when I'm getting them at $700.
Right, you're still making money here.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Fuck. That's crazy, bro.
It sucks, man. I couldn't afford the apartment, so I left the apartment. Tried to go back to my jefitas. She knew I was on something. She didn't like what I was doing. She wanted me to fucking
quit your shit already.
Yeah, quit my shit and go, you know, go to Social Security and arreglar mi pinche pedo because they stopped my Social Security.
Entonces por el vicio no ha sido arreglar esa madre del social.
Vicio and because I've been out here for a year now. Vicio and I know I'm disabled, homeboy, because I walk arringao and it hurts every fucking step that I take.
Yeah, your ankle doesn't look too good, bro.
Yeah, it sucks, balls.
That shit does not look good at all.
It sucks.
Yeah,
it
you
hurts
could.
like a motherfucker. Pero when this started, I had nowhere to go and nothing to do, so I wanted to see how far I could push it. So I just started walking. And me being a chef for 15 years before that, if I got hungry, I'd fucking go get some food and go to the place that I knew that I can count on
Yeah.
the bridge.
That's what's up.
So I got my walk station right there and my plants right there. I mean, it's a mess right now, homeboy.
Nah, don't stress that shit out. Digo que se me hizo cura. Last time that I saw you, I was like, cabrón, pues. I had never seen somebody because digo que I walk around here a lot. Y nunca había visto a alguien acá, por eso se me hizo curioso que había una tent, because somebody, usually people that I've met son travelers que vienen de otros lugares. When it's summer, then I'll see more people under bridges and stuff like that, or winter, porque está más calorcito aquí que por decir Denver o otros lugares. And so I tripped out. I was like, cabrón. That's why I was very like intrigued by that. I was like, cabrón, alguien está aquí campeando machine. And but I was like, there's got to be a story to this, man, you know what I mean? And
because I've been an avid hunter and fisherman since I was 13.
For real? Shit.
My uncle was he used to work for Asarco. I fucking won my first Pepsi Asarco Bass Open at fucking 14.
Fuck.
Adult division and children's division. Took it with a 7.85 pound.
God. And so, what are your plans for now? As in the new, let's say in a year, ¿qué estás pensando hacer? What have you been thinking? I do a lot of videos que doy mucho advice as far as para los chavos, para que aprendan, que no hagan las mismas cagadas que yo hice.
Don't do drugs, kids. Number one, don't do drugs.
Don't even start them, right?
Don't even start.
People
Listen
say
to your mom and dad. You might think that they're trying to be party poopers. Who gives a fuck?
Exactly. Even like you, that you're a THC lover, right? Te encanta la planta. Do you think even that will lead you to worse things?
Because I'm never gonna stop smoking weed. Never. I've been smoking. I mean, weed's just if I fight for it.
Yeah.
And if I lose, I'm liable to pay it back. So that's looking about like 50 grand.
Fuck.
And I have nothing. So I mean,
what do you have to lose?
I mean, that's what all I have to lose. I mean, shit.
Fuck.
I have nothing, and then to have that much of debt.
Yeah. So.
And then still with the people up there, with the main one, I didn't look like a fucking. I looked like I was high and I didn't know what I was doing. I oversold myself, for sure. But it wasn't about the trust. It wasn't about the trust. Todavía me tiene confianza. I've talked to him since he's been, and he's clean.
Fuck.
He lost a lot. He lost a lot. He lost his wife. He lost a truck down here. I got a truck stolen from him, which I was about to fucking send $1,000 to him.
Yeah. Fuck.
Fucking, I was trusting the wrong people. Chuck, Chris, bastards.
What are your future goals then? From now in a year, what are you planning on doing?
What I would really like to do is get some, still go on the fucking viaje going to New Mexico and buying some property.
Buying some property over there?
This time I want to actually do it right. Fucking, I want to go into organic farming. If Whole Foods doesn't sell it to them, I want to sell it to them. So, that and fucking a little bit of hemp farming.
Yeah.
Still, I love pot.
Yeah. It happens, man.
And I like being out here.
You ever thought of going to Cali and start your own shit over there?
There's a lot of...
Or Denver? Denver offers it now too.
Yeah. I like the desert.
You like the hot?
I like the... Well, I mean, I don't like the hot, but I mean, fucking over there, fucking like Taos and fucking like Hobbs and shit like that. Santa Fe. There's more artsy. There's still...
Más pueblo. Te gusta más pueblito.
Exactly. Somewhere where I, you know what I mean, kind of can just...
You ever think about going back home to your jefita, or you think it's...
I would love to, bro. I would love to. That's not an option.
No?
It's not an option. I mean,
Have you talked to her?
Yeah.
See? Órale, that's what's up,
But
bro.
I mean, I got into issues with my fucking... With her landlord. I was growing pot in the front. I was setting up her serenity garden and fucking...
I traías another pot plant.
Yeah, like 3, 4
No, nomás una, bro.
Yeah, but I mean, they were scrogged, homeboy. I kept them fucking... They were already about 4 or 5 months, and they were about to start budding. But I mean, they were fucking only about that big.
No, but he noticed right away.
Yeah, because they were little fucking... They were loud.
They're loud?
They were loud. And a couple of them had fucking leaves. Fan leaves that were fucking bigger than my hand.
Ah, no mames. Pues yo could tell right away then. Fuck that, man. Alright, man. It's been a pleasure meeting you, bro. Cool. I wish you the best, carnal. Further, the last question. Do you know about the coronavirus?
Yeah, I know about the coronavirus.
What is your insight of that? What do you think about that? A lot of people are freaking out. Yeah. A lot of people are, you know what I mean, getting scared. Are you scared or worried about it?
I'm isolated.
You're by yourself most of the time,
myself,
huh?
So I don't have shit to worry about.
You don't fucking worry about all that shit. Do you see less people out here?
Hell yeah.
It feels dead sometimes, huh?
But it does impact me, because I'm not gonna lie, homeboy. I mean, if I get really down and out and I don't have, if I don't, yeah, you go do a yard or fucking go hustle a couple bucks.
Simon.
Fucking, I'll go to the fucking the dumpster.
Yeah.
In the winter, it was easy to do because the bags would still keep fucking steamy.
Yeah.
But when the Corona shit happened, man, shit. Food, fucking water, people being more trying to push me.
Push you away, yeah, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, same here, man.
More looks
than ever, yeah.
And I hate that shit. It's bad enough I'm already out here.
Yeah.
That I feel like shit. My fucking confidence is at an all-time low. And then for people to think that I can be a part of it or even a carrier or some shit like that when I'm as isolated
as anybody, more than anybody.
More than anybody. Like, what the fuck? My fucking friends are squirrels and fucking, you know,
the birds and shit.
And a fucking roadrunner.
Yeah. I've seen it too.
Yeah.
I'm always running into a roadrunner.
No, because I mean, the one right here, he's always chilling,
See?
bro. And I got a family of quails that's right here and a fucking couple fucking
jackrabbits. Have you seen the jackrabbits?
Cottontail.
Yeah?
Yeah, cottontails.
Oh, man. All right, then, man. Well, I wish you the best, carnal, eh?
You take care, homeboy.
You take care. You be careful. Igualmente, bro. Ahí no washamos, eh?
What was your name, bro?
Ruben, bro.
Ruben?
Ahí te watch your Joshua, yeah?
Yes, sir.
Ahí te watch your brother, eh? Trusha.